Welcome back guys. So my ROG Phone 3 received a new update. It's version number 17.0823.2012.122. I received this update on 24th December. I've been using the phone with this new update for about 4 days now. By now you should have received this update on your ROG Phone 3 as well. In this video I'll be showing you the synthetic benchmark scores and we'll be talking about the black crush issue and the red tint issue as well. So this is the update log. First point, updated to December 2020 Android security patch. Let me show you this. This is the standard ROG Phone 3. It's not a Strix edition. It has Snapdragon 865 plus processor and 8 GB of RAM. Here you can see Android security patch level is for the month of December 2020, but the Android version is still Android 10. It isn't Android 11. I am expecting ROG Phone 3 to receive Android 11 update. It is a flagship phone after all. Will definitely let you know when I receive the update, but good to see it is continuously receiving the security patch level updates. You can see the software information here as well. Coming on to the second point, enabled VoLTE on Maxis Malaysia, Telia Lithuania, Rakuten Japan, enabled VoWIFI on CSL, Smartone 3HK, CMHK, Hong Kong, added auto lock touch function to Game Genie. This feature turns on lock touch mode when screen is idle for a certain duration. Yeah, I've seen this feature working. It basically conserves battery by disabling the touchscreen. It won't register any touch input. I doubt it will save a lot of battery, but good to have such a feature. Now this is very important here guys. Fifth feature, improved grayscale performance of the display. It is related to that red tint issue that we were observing on the YouTube app. I'll be testing it in the later part of the video. Sixth feature, improved aura light function stability with ROG Phone Armor Lighting case. I don't even have the Armor Lighting case. Seventh feature, fixed occurrence where system UI does not respond after clearing long list of notifications. Sometimes after clearing the notifications, there was a slight lag, a jitter. So they have fixed this issue now. Eighth point, fixed issue where bypass charging feature would occasionally not work. Some people were reporting this, so they have fixed this with this update. You should check the bypass charging feature now. Improved 5G connection stability. Well, 5G is not even available in my country, so I have no idea about it. Fixed audio crackling and static noise when recording the music with SMULE app. I have been using the phone for about 4 months now. A viewer asked me if there was any degradation in performance after receiving the updates. So I'll be showing you the benchmark scores of the current build and we'll be comparing it with the benchmark score of the previous builds. I'll start with Antutu Benchmark Score. On the left side it is the score for the previous build. On the right side it is the score for this current build. I ran the test with X mode level 3 enabled and frame rate was set at 144 Hz. On the previous build score was around 615,000. On the current build the score was around 637,000. You can see the CPU scores on both of these builds. This is the GPU score. We can see some slight improvements in all of the departments. So that's good to see. Moving on to the Geekbench Score. Here you can see the date 28 December. This is the score for this build. Single core score was around 987. Multi-core score of around 3354. And you can see the scores on 23rd August 2020. I think it's the first time when I ran this test. Single core score was around 978. Multi-core score was around 3285. Again some slight improvement noticed. These benchmark scores are not fixed. Sometimes it can come out to be higher. There's not a very big difference in the scores. What I'm trying to say is that if it scores slightly higher than the previous score, it's not like the phone is running much faster now. Moving on to the Slingshot Extreme OpenGL ES 3.1 score. This is the score for the older build. You can see the date here. The score was around 7,778 and this is the score for this newer build. You can see December 28. Score was around 7,713, slightly lower than the previous build. And you can see here guys, 3D Mark app detected my phone as ROG Phone 3 Strix. It's not the Strix edition, so this may be a bug. Lastly, I have the CPU throttling test. On the left side it is for the older build and on the right side it is for the current build. X mode level 3 was enabled and CPU cooler was attached to the phone in both of the cases. You can see both times CPU throttled to around 95% of its max performance average score on the older build was around 245,000 GIPS. On the newer build it is around 252,000 GIPS. That's good to see. Even the minimum and maximum scores are higher on the newer build. It is winter season now after all, so I was expecting the performance to be good with this newer build. Now guys, let's talk about black rush issue. I'll set the phone's brightness level to 0. There's barely any light around me. Just a single LED bulb is lit in this room. Now due to this black rush issue, the darker areas on your mobile screen appears to be a bit fuzzy, noisy or pixelated, but Asus managed to reduce it with updates. So you can see this area is dark. On the older builds, this area appeared to be pixelated, noisy, fuzzy. Now this is 0 brightness. Now I'm not observing any pixelization. This area also used to appear pixelated. These are the dark areas. I can observe the red tint. They have reduced it, but it is still present. This is the video running at 60 Hz. Let me increase it to 144 Hz. You can see the red tint issue is still present. The intensity of the red color has increased. So to reduce the red color intensity, just reduce the refresh rate to 60 Hz. Now let me just reduce the refresh rate to 60 Hz. You'll notice the intensity of red color reducing. Now this is 60 Hz. This is 90 Hz. This is 120 Hz. And this is 144 Hz. You can also reduce the intensity of red color by increasing the brightness. So this is 144 Hz and the color is slightly red. Now I'll increase the brightness from here. You can see red color is gone. So I need to increase the brightness to around 20%. 0 brightness. This is around 15% brightness and this is around 20% brightness. The red color issue is completely gone now. 0 brightness, red color is back. Let me set the refresh rate to 60 Hz. Okay, so this is 0 brightness, 60 Hz. Intensity of red color is not that much at this refresh rate. Still I'll increase the brightness. You can see the red color is gone and this time brightness is around 30%. I'll reduce it further, 20%. Still red color is not present. This is like 5%. Now this is slight red tint. This is 0% brightness, but it is not much noticeable. But if I increase the refresh rate to 144 Hz, yeah, now it's noticeable. So basically you can very easily remove the red tint by just increasing the brightness irrespective of the refresh rate. Regarding the black rush issue, well, it depends on your phone. On my phone it is not that much. It also depends on the media that you are consuming, how dark the background is, your room's brightness level, your phone's brightness level. Slightly increasing the brightness removes this black rush issue as well. I'll just reduce the brightness to 0. Refresh rate set to 60 Hz. Now I'll play the Avengers trailer. Quality has been set to 1080p. It's difficult to focus since it's too dark. So you can use this trailer to test the black crush. In my case, I did not observe any black crush. You can always change the screen colors. For this video testing purpose, I was using the cinematic screen color. Color temperature was set to warm. So that's it with my ROG Phone 3 update coverage. In the end, I would say there is no phone that is perfect. Every phone has its pros and cons. You need to see which phone suits your purpose. I purchased this phone for gaming purpose. I have made a lot of hour-long playthroughs of emulator games. The phone very easily sustains high performance for longer durations of time as compared to non-gaming phones. With this build, I haven't noticed any degradation in the battery performance as well. Just as I told you earlier, I've been using the phone for about 4 days now. That's it guys, thanks for watching and have a nice day.